Neighbor was shot by police, but no one remembers it. Part 1. Back in November, I awoke to sirens and screaming. I looked out of the window, and the cops were everywhere, each of them either surrounding the yellow house across the street from me with their pistols drawn, or going from door to door, evacuating my neighborhood. I couldn't even begin to tell you how surreal it was to hear the cacophony of gunfire that killed Gary W. as the whole neighborhood walked down the street, children's blankets dragging behind. Gary, the sweet old man who overpaid me to shovel snow in his driveway when I was a kid. Gary, the guy who gave full-sized candy bars on Halloween. Gary, the man who ran into a burning house to save a family's dog. The case was all over national news. Woman escapes elderly serial killer in small Kansas town. Bodies in the basement. Gary W.'s house of horrors. Gary W. motivation appears to be ideological in nature, say police. I read it all obsessively, desperately trying to understand how a man I'd considered a friend my whole life could do the things he had done. Gary had grown up in that house and moved back in when he had inherited it from his parents. They found a total of 27 bodies spanning 50 years, meaning he began killing at merely 13 years old. The oldest few corpses were all middle school aged and were found buried in a rose garden. One I had helped him weed on more than one occasion. 5 more were found under a secret door in his floorboards. I felt sick knowing I'd walked over that door multiple times. The rest were found in boxes in his basement in bags full of lye. Boxes my mother had helped him stack when he's enlisted the family's help in organizing his basement after his beloved wife, Loretta, had died of ALS. It must have been months that his house was taped off. His escapee's bloody handprints weren't washed off for at least a week, and the blood pooled on his front porch from the gunfire stayed just as long.